And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at-bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Boy, that was not real pretty to watch right there. The ball's hit hard, and it looks like he's got a beat on it, but the next thing you know, zips right by him, and that batter says, time to kick it into high gear. He's going to make it all the way up to third.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0.
And here's a situation where he's really just looking for a sacrifice fly or even a hard ground ball through the infield to get that first run home. But he gives him much more than that as he drives this ball for 2 bases, and they grab the early 1-0 lead.
Joey Votto stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
Fastball called for strike two. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Underhanded flip. Reyes.
He's in there. Batting fifth, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
At the plate, Scooter Gennett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, third baseman, number 7.
Eugenio Suarez stands in with another first inning RBI opportunity in store. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there, and that could come back to bite you later.
High and deep to straightaway right. Aoki going back at the track. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Scott Schebler will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. but he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Reds 3, the Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed by Asdrubal Cabrera. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Into the windup and the pitch. Nori Aoki is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Cozart backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third.
Asdrubal Cabrera gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
0-1, here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Tucker Barnhart makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate,
Batting ninth.
this is just
Catcher.
one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Stepping in now, number 55. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Jose Peraza stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aoki is under it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. Zach Kozart stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
And the runner from second is in to score.
Around third and being waved on home.
And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Joey Votto stands in following an RBI single his first time through. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Lagares has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits as the runs were pretty much handed to them. On now to the bottom. Number 9 stands in.
Leading up for the Mets.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 9.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jeanette is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Juan Lagares set to hit now for the first time. First delivery to him on the way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Travis d'Arnaud gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Kevin Plawecki set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Adam Duvall is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Show Track. Now, normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there. Eugenio Suarez, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Scott Schebler. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, you better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can. Well, that's the second strikeout of the inning now, sandwiched around the 2 straight hits. He's definitely got swing and miss stuff, and this is a pretty good example of it right here.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And, you know, now all of a sudden after the strikeout, you give that guy on the mound at least a little bit of confidence.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Reds strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Number 15 will get his first cuts here.
Second baseman, number 15.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Robles.
Tommy Malone will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Tommy Malone.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Barnhart goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Malone is retired, 2 down now.
Number 7,
Jose Reyes will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nori Aoki. He flew out in his last at-bat, and the runner back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the left field line. Just foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Oh, it looks like they might be making something out of nothing here with 2 outs. You get the first 2 quick outs, and you're thinking, hey, this inning's not going to amount to much of anything. But now all of a sudden, you get runners at second and third here, and who knows, a third straight hit could get you 2 runs.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Barehanded on the hop. It's in time. Tommy Malone is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Number 55 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
For the Reds, pitcher, number 55.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1 and 1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. 1 and 2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
It just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. And this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
In now, Jose Peraza. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0 and 2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Kozar.
Zach Kozar will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Aoki is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Number 9 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here in the fourth, left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Number 12,
Juan Lagares stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down. Joey Votto will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Number 9 is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th.
number 23, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Ball
2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, second baseman.
Scooter Gennett steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He just can't buy a strike right now. This ball's just not going where he wants it to.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Number 7,
Eugenio Suarez steps into the box. Squared that one up just a little late. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Back to him, and that's off his leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And on the error, a run is going to score. So it appears he's going to leave the game here as he favors that left leg. Hoping that it's not too serious, however, as he's able to get off on his own power. Aaron Barrett will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
number 30, Aaron Barrett.
Scott Schebler will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
Scott Schebler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Mets nothing. Kevin Plawecki will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Hot shot to third. To his right, Suarez throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 15.
Number 15 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. In the air out toward right field. Schebler has it in his sights. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 30, Aaron Barrett.
Number 2 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High and deep to right. Schebler going back on it. Still going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, with the hole they dug themselves here early, it's definitely a long road back. But stranger things have happened, and who knows? Or maybe we'll look back on this home run as being the one that got the huge comeback started.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run. Number 58 will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Mets, number 58.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Barnhart.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, number 55.
Number 55 will dig in. He's been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to take the outs when they're giving them to you. Here he tries to force this one into second base, and you knew right when he threw it that this didn't look very promising. And now they wind up getting nobody out.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. Joey Votto gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. A pause and the 0-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Lagares. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer here in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing. And sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Adam Duvall comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Scooter Gennett stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nori Aoki will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out.
third baseman, number 13.
Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera will swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Number 9.
Number 9 will dig in for the third time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not the kind of night you're dreaming of when this game started. Let's see if he changes his approach here.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. Nothing across here this half. Eugenio Suarez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Scott Schebler comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
And he lays off for ball 1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
All even now, 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I'd want to have a word or two myself.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Number 55 steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
He's set.
Now batting,
Jose Peraza gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Hit hard. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. In to score the runner from second. Zach Kozart digs in now after lining out in his last try. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Heading out towards shallow right. Aoki is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Juan Lagares will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting,
Travis d'Arnaud digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
And Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly.